Welcome to Stories of the Macabre, where the darkness comes alive. If you're a fan of spine-chilling tales and creepy mysteries, you're in the right place. Before we dive into tonight's story, make sure you're subscribed and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the terror we bring straight to your screen. Now turn down the lights, get comfortable, and let's see what dark secrets we'll uncover tonight. In the heart of Wilder, Kentucky, just a few miles from the quiet banks of the Ohio River, sits a building that has earned a chilling reputation. It's a country music bar by name, but some say it's something far more sinister by nature. This is the story of Bobby Mackey's music world, a place where the line between the living and the dead isn't just blurred. It's kicked up and danced on. On the surface, Bobby Mackey's is a country lover's dream: live music, dancing, cold beer. The owner, Bobby Mackey himself, is a seasoned country singer who's poured his heart into the bar since the late 1970s. For decades, it's been a nightlife staple. But behind the twang and toe-tapping lies a past so dark, it's become a magnet for ghost hunters, skeptics, and thrill seekers. Let's start with the basement, a cold, damp space sealed off to the public. In its center, a well. Some believe this well was used by satanic cults long before Bobby ever bought the place. Others say it's far worse, that the well is a portal to hell itself. Paranormal investigators call it one of the most active spiritual hotspots in America. Over the years, dozens have claimed to hear screams coming from the well. Some have seen dark shadows hovering around it, and a few, even more chilling, say they've been attacked after stepping too close. But the story gets darker. In 1896, just a few miles from where the bar now stands, a young woman named Pearl Bryan was found headless in a field. Her boyfriend and his friend, both dental students, had murdered her after a failed abortion. They dumped her body, but never her head. Rumors swirled that her killers had ties to occult practices and that Pearl's spirit never left the area. Today, many believe her ghost haunts Bobby Mackey's. Staff have reported hearing a woman sobbing in empty rooms. Others say they've seen a woman in white wandering near the old well, without a head. Then there's the story of Johanna. In the 1940s, the building wasn't a bar, it was a nightclub, rumored to be owned by the mob. Johanna was a beautiful dancer who fell in love with a singer, but her father, connected to the mob, didn't approve. When Johanna's lover was found murdered, she was heartbroken. And in a final, tragic act, she poisoned herself in the dressing room beneath the stage. That room still exists today, and it's one of the most paranormally active spots in the building. Guests have reported the scent of rose perfume with no one around. Others claim to hear a woman's voice whispering their name in the dark. And one visitor swears he saw the words, "I'm still here," scrawled across the mirror in lipstick. But when he blinked, they were gone. These aren't just dusty tales from the past. Strange things still happen there all the time. One bartender reported being pushed so hard she nearly fell down the stairs, but when she turned around, no one was there. A security guard quit on the spot after seeing a shadow walk through a wall. Bobby Mackey himself has had experiences. He's a skeptic, but even he admits he once felt an overwhelming presence in the bar late at night, followed by the sound of music playing when no one else was inside. And then there's the exorcism. A former caretaker of the bar claimed he was possessed and had an exorcism right on the property. The footage, it's out there and it's disturbing. In fact, the stories got so intense, the bar eventually put up a sign near the entrance. This establishment is not responsible for any supernatural injuries. Read that again. They're not just serving beer and country music. They're acknowledging the ghosts and warning you up front. It might be the only bar in the world with a legal disclaimer for poltergeists. So what is Bobby Mackey's music world, really? A country bar with a troubled past? A haunted hotspot built over layers of tragedy? Or just a place where wild stories grow even wilder over time? That's the thing about places like this. You can choose to believe or not. But if you ever find yourself in Wilder, Kentucky, and the music fades, and the night grows quiet, maybe, just maybe, you'll hear a whisper, a sob, a voice from a world just beyond the veil. Or maybe you'll just order a drink and stay near the light. Either way, don't go down to the basement. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into the haunted halls of Bobby Mackey's music world, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your own ghost stories in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.